State. 1-0. Jason Tatum.
Welcome and thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Mitchell Robinson.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Trae Young. Kevin Durant is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, Jason Tatum out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Here's Murray, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Here's LaVine. That one doesn't drop. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. The offensive rebound. The 3 is up. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Tatum, shot is good. Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Yeah, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse. Always ready.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Holiday. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Tatum. Outside Porter. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton can't get it to go.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Carter finds LaVine, and it's all tied up.
I'll tell you what, how high LaVine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
High post Claxton. He's against Murray. Porter, the pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to. But for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. LaVine passes to Murray. So they take the lead. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You know what time it is? It's time for team.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And a pause in the action. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. Second, Trae Young.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. And Brooklyn with possession here, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Williams misses. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Marshall. Chalk up 2 there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
It's stolen by Barnes. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
The 3, Durant. And he can't get that one. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Raptors out in front, leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Anthony is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Toronto making their last shot. Barnes passes to Mann. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Toronto leading by 5. Marshall on the wing. 3-pointer. It's a 3-pointer. Marshall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Champagny. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Now here's Levine. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
On target from range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams finds Porter. Lots of room. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Robinson. Tatum comes in for Barnes. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Anthony. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Williams. Toronto also changing it up. Durant, he's checked in for Marshall. Brown comes in for Levine. And it's Young in for Gillespie. There's Tatum with the three. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Now here's Murray in his last outing with 12 points. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt.
Oh, Jason Tatum!
That's it. This guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
From 10 feet away. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 12. Inside. Here's Tatum. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the wing, Murray. And it's Murray with the big finish.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Outside Holiday. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Murray finds Young. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Tatum looking it over. Takes a three. That shot is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And right now, and that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Najee Marshall.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So for the Raptors right now, Wendell Carter is out there with Murray. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Young in at the point. Holiday passes to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. Tatum from long range. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. You see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
And that one's good. Young.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Holiday against Young. Now here's Holiday. Not a lot of room. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Levine. They kick it out to Murray. For three, Durant. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 1, the Raptors.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Nets. And it's good for 2. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Fires the 3. That's good from Durant on the assist by Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, got that one up quick. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Holiday from long range. They grab their own miss. They need this. And Daniels with a 3.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And 1:01 left in the third. Outside Levine from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Anthony. The kick out to Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Over to the left wing. Marshall outside. Toronto passing it around. Levine passes to Durant. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game. Anthony outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Levine for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Barnes. Terrence Mann is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Mann. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And so here is Toronto. Outside, Brown. The three is up. Anthony grabs the board. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. On the wing man, back to Anthony. Going inside. The layup misses. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Marshall. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
Yeah, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Down low. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Outside man. Robinson, a screen on Brown. For 3, Anthony. He buries it from 3.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Here's Marshall. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And the basket by Brown.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
And the shot's good.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Anthony. Toronto grabs the miss. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Tries the spin move. Brown. Here's Gillespie. Hits the trifecta.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Off target from the baseline. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Up and over Porter. Brown gets the bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Tatum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Pass to Champagny. Lets a three fly, sinks the tray.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the
I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my, he call out the like Lou, ayy. Movies